Hey everybody, Pastor Mark here. It's Wednesday, and you know that means it's time for our check-in. I hope this finds you well. I hope you're staying safe as the COVID numbers around us are on the rise. I hope you're doing the right thing for you and your family. I really appreciate all the ways that you've been able to stay in touch and be connected as a faith family. Even though our building is closed, the church remains open and is a vital part of our community. And so I really appreciate all that you've been able to do in these days. This coming Sunday, we celebrate Christ the King. It's the culmination of the season of the time after Pentecost, and it's also a hinge that kind of allows our imaginations to start thinking about the season of Advent. And as we approach the season of Advent, I have a special invitation for you to consider for communion. We gather in Zoom for a time of fellowship and communion. Communion happens at 10:30, and we're inviting everybody who's able to join us for communion, especially for the season of Advent. And one of the special things that we're going to do is invite you to make bread on Saturday to use for communion on Sunday. And Sadie and I tried this out yesterday, and the recipe works amazing. It takes about a half an hour to make. It's a quick bread based in a Bisquick. And it's gluten-free. And I know some of you are like, oh, gluten-free, that's not going to be good. And I've got to tell you, this is the best gluten-free bread I've ever had. It works for the occasion of communion just fine. And it's a special thing in that we have members of our community that are, for whatever reason, can't tolerate gluten. And so even for them and for all of us, we will be united in the words and the bread that we share as we partake in this feast together. So if you need, you look at the e-news and you'll see that recipe coming out in the home communion instructions. If you need those recipes, let me know, and I can make sure to email them to you. But I think it's going to be fun and meaningful for us through the season of Advent to share communion in that way together. We also have our giving tree that's we need you to fund. We're supporting our neighbors and friends over at 30 Bellevue. This year, we are not able to give them gifts, and so we're giving them gift cards. So we need you to make a donation to fund those gift cards so we can give every family what they need to have a healthy and happy Christmas. Again, thanks for all that you do, for staying in touch, for being connected. In these days of pandemic, our building is closed, but the church remains open. The church remains a vital part of our community, and it's good to be the church. It's good to be together, even though we're not able to physically be together. We're connected in the Spirit, we're united in the Word, and this community that we share.